Hey everyone, this is going to be my art space desk tour video. It is my 100th video, so what? Thumbs up for that. Yeah, and do the happy dance with my thumb. Give this video a thumbs up if you like videos like this. There is no way, I just want to put it out there, this is in no way bragging or showing off. A lot of this stuff I've had for many years, and I work really hard for the stuff that I have. So I've been told that I was bragging in one of my other videos, but I enjoy these kind of videos. I like seeing how people use their space. I do have a small space I'm working with, like there's my bed. So I like to see other people's videos, so it helps me organize. So hopefully this video will help you if you have a similar space, and you could see how I utilize some of my wall here for storage. Hi, Midas. There's my puppy. Want to say hi? Okay. So over here would be my first thing that I have, this little shelf. And down at the bottom I have my, well, let's move those flip-flops. Hold on. Okay. So down at the bottom in this cardboard box I have my tablet, my drawing tablet that I don't use, I don't like, for digital art. And then in this Tupperware right here, no Midas. In this Tupperware right here, I have all my old sketchbooks growing up from middle school, high school, you know, all of that stuff that's in this one right here. And then I have just printer paper and some good cardstock paper. And then in these three bins, I have no idea what's in them. It's just overflow of stuff. And then here I have some miscellaneous sketchbooks. I have some little protecting sleeves, and I have a lot of matte backings for artwork and some little frames. And then here I have sketchbooks, all various kinds. I have black paper, pastel paper, and then I have like scratch boards, those black scratch boards, and then this is scratch board paper. And then here are my portfolios that I have. I have my large one, my medium one, then my little tiny one. And that's where I keep all my artwork that's finished. I really like these. I've been asked many times what they are. Here's the name. Hopefully you can see that. It's Itoya. You can find that online. I get mine at Hobby Lobby. They're really good. And I have some finished artwork here that I have that my husband, these are my husband's. He wants to hang them on his desk. And then I just have, like, let's see. These things are from board games, for like the pieces in the board games. I keep them because they're good stencils. So that's what those are. And then up on this shelf I have my bigger sketchbooks. I have my marker paper, my tone paper, small sketchbook. I have my, let me show you this, my little easel that I got that you guys might have seen in one of my art hauls. I love this thing. I've used it. I love it. And here I have some tracing paper. And then I have a bunch of little wood things that I'm going to start painting and drawing on. And then this is full of oil paint. Let me see if I could open it. Some of my oil paints are in here. And moving on, we have just decoration up here is my Hunger Games stuff, my books and my dolls, and then my elephants, some of my rock collection. Then I have some art books. My shadow, get it out of the way. Here are some of my art books. Maleficent's not an art book, but it's the actual book. It's really cool too. It's the actual book. I got it for Christmas and I just put it right there. Okay, so yeah. So I got that for Christmas, which I really like. And then I have all my, like, art books, I guess you could say. There's some art books in here. Like I have a couple art books. And then I have how to draw books. I should make a video on my art book collection because there's some really good ones in here. And then there's some really sucky ones in here too. So maybe I should make a video and let you guys know what's good to get and which ones to stay away from. So yeah, okay, moving along. This is one of my favorite things ever in my space. It is a little elephant painting. I did not make this painting, but this was a gift from a neighbor before I moved. And it was really nice to receive this. It meant a lot to me that somebody was thinking of me because he knew that I liked elephants. And then over here I have my stuff from Disneyland that I got when I went the last couple times. And then up here, my husband hung this, like he made this shelf for me, just so I could store all my canvas on it. So I have all various types of artwork, finished, not finished, work in progress, and I also have my giant watercolor sketch pad in there. So yeah, I have like my elephant feet are finished, this little tree is finished, and then I have artwork, oh, and an SD card that's just chilling right there. And I have works that's not finished. So yeah, I really needed something like this because look, let me back up. I have nowhere to store canvas, so that was the perfect spot for it, as you can see. And it's up out of the way, so they're not going to get damaged. And then I have some pictures of my family and my kids. And then this is my current work in progress that I'm working on right now. And I have it hanging on the wall because I do have 3 kids and I have my puppy. So I don't want to leave that on my desk because it's drying. It's oil paint and I want it to be safe. So I have it on the wall until I'm ready to continue painting it. But I am painting it. I know I promised you guys that video, and here is the progress. You get to see it midway. And then here's this little shelf. I got this little shelf at Goodwill for $2, and I love this shelf. It holds everything that I could possibly need for art. So here we go. I have my pastels all in these red ones. I have, in this one, I have erasers, pencil lead, my Copic little needles, pencil sharpeners, and yeah, stuff like that. And then in all these other red ones, I have all my pastels. And in this box, I have all my charcoal items, my crayons, my Prismacolor colored pencils are right here. And then I have my India ink and my Winsor Newton ink right there. And then I have my Sharpies. Be a bunny's honey, don't wear fur. And these are pretty cool. I've had these Crayola since I was little. These were my like childhood crayons, and I've kept them, as you can tell by that price sticker. I've kept them for quite a few years. I've had them at least 20 years now. And then up here I have my watercolor brushes. I have my inking, like all my inking stuff. Let me show you. I have all my stuff I use when I ink. I have some blue ink from Liquitex. I have my pens, brushes, and then I use a white and black colored pencil when I ink as well. And then I have that little tin right there that are full of different tips for my pens. I'm just going to put that down on my desk. And then here I have my Crayola colored pencils, which I like just as much as the Prismacolors. I really don't care on preference. To me, they're the same, but I'm not a colored pencil artist, so yeah. Then I have my Sharpie Liners. Those are all my Sharpie Liners. I might have 1 or 2 Copics in there too. Yeah, I do. So Copic Liners and Sharpie Liners. And that's my little shelf. So that's another way how I'm utilizing space in this room, using the wall, because I just don't have enough shelf space or desk space for all of that stuff. And then moving along, let me turn on my desk light. Moving along, I have my little dinosaur collection. You might have seen this in another video. He glows in the dark, his eyes and his teeth. I've had this for 20 years, over 20 years now. I got this when the original Jurassic Park came out, and see if I can get him to do it without taking him off. No, I'm going to have to take him off. He's really cool. He roars. So, let's see. Yeah, he's cool. So I've had him since I was little. I've always loved dinosaurs, kept him. I've had this one since I was little, and he's the coolest ever. This one, actually, I just got, it's for the new movie, the new Jurassic Park that just came out, Jurassic World. And I think, yeah, he does something too. And then these I got, this one I got for Christmas. I don't remember when I got that one. And I got, like, that one back there from the dollar store. This one was from Toys R Us, this little Velociraptor. And I don't remember. But there's my little dinosaur collection, and I have the new Jurassic World poster from when I went to go see it in theaters. And I have this really cool holographic, you can't tell because of my light, but it's a holographic T-Rex picture, which is awesome. And moving along, other than dinosaurs, I have this little bucket here that says, "I'm not a nugget." The little chicken on it. And those got my paint markers and then all my little Bic pens like these, which I use for sketching, and they're just like regular tip pens, and I like to use those for sketching. And here you can see that I have my Copics, and I don't know what happened, sorry, putting the cap on. I don't know what happened, but in my move I lost some of my Copics. I'm hoping that they're just randomly in a box that I haven't unpacked, but yeah, so that's disappointing because they are so expensive. So hopefully I find them. But here is my Copic collection. I have more Copics right here. Let me move this. In this box. And these are all like my repeats that when I ordered all of my Copics to begin with, these are all what came in the set. So, well, these are my Tombos, but I have a bunch of Copics in here that came with sets that are just duplicates. So I have all my duplicates, which are usually my chows that I take off because I like the sketch better. So this box is full of duplicates, and I just keep that there. And then here are my markers and my Copic multi-liners that run out. So if they run out of ink, I know I need to buy that refill. I keep that there. And hot Cheetos, because every desk is not a desk without hot Cheetos. That's what I think anyways. And then moving along, here's the painting that I just did for my last video. If you haven't seen that video, it was like my first ever spoken word in my life. I was totally nervous when I did it, but I thought I would give it a try, be a little artistic differently than normal. And I've been having really good feedback on it. I really appreciate everybody who supported me on that because I was really nervous to make that video. And if you haven't seen that video or you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll put the link in this on the screen somewhere or in the video description below. So yeah, that's that. And I'm just going to do something else with that. That's why it's out. And then here are my oil paints that I use on a regular basis. I have... Okay. Most of these are Bob Ross oil paints, and then I have my linseed oil and rags, and yeah. So these are the oil paints that I use on a regular basis, and I have those there. And then I have this little box of just cheap watercolor tubes that I use sometimes if I need a big background done. And this tin is full of different types of oil pastels. I have just off-brand, and then I have Crayola, and I just have those thrown in there because I rarely use oil pastels, but when I do, it doesn't matter. If they're cheap to me, I think they work just fine. I have a little picture of Elsa. Here's my little art stick inspirations that I made a video on. Like if you need art inspiration or you're having art block and you don't know what to draw, these are my little sticks. If you haven't seen that video of mine, I'll link it down below as well so you know what I'm talking about. And then behind Elsa, we'll take her down, I have all my graphite stuff. So here's my graphite set, my pencil set, and then here are my other graphite materials that I use. I use makeup sponges a lot. When I do pencil drawings, I have my smudgers, yeah, graphite sticks, my kneaded erasers that I use with graphite. So my charcoal set has its own set of kneaded erasers because I like to keep them separate because graphite is shiny and charcoal's not, so I don't like to mix erasers with those. And then here I just have miscellaneous Spica glitter pens, my Home Depot pencils that I like so much, scissors, a ruler, And here's my computer. I've had this computer forever. Let me turn off the light, see if that helps. Nope, totally does not help. So yeah, here's my computer. I've had it forever. It's old, but it's still going strong. And I have my little Olaf top with my mouse that I use as a mouse pad. And moving along, I have my little orangutan my husband got for me with some watercolored pencils, my little lights, some rocks, and then here I have all my main drawing supplies, like my favorite pencil, eraser, white gel pen, black liner, tiny little baby eraser. So yeah, white pencil, picture of my family, some rocks. Here on my windowsill I have paint thinner, fixative, and then oil spray to help your oil paintings dry faster. I hate that spray. I don't know why I still have it. And then here, so moving along this way, here's my Kindle. I have my lip gloss, my pencil sharpener. This is the only pencil sharpener I really like. It's an electric one by Derwent. And then I have various different art books here, a travel book because I want to travel one day. Some colored pencils, my Cool Erase pencils, my Copic Chart that I use all the time. Everybody always asks me if these are handy, if it's worth doing, and yes, I reference this thing like crazy all the time. This comes in handy. So I definitely recommend, if you're using Copic markers, to get this chart. Even if you're using like Prisma or Spectrum or all those other ones, I'm sure they have charts, and if they don't, you should make your own because it really helps. And then here I have my little penny passport. Me and my husband, we collect the squished pennies from wherever we go. So we have that. Then I have tiny sketchbook, comic character sketchbook, like inking sketchbook. I have my dog's records right here. This is a journal me and my husband have been keeping for quite a long time, and we write notes to each other and put pictures and stuff in there. Then I have my color wheel. I have various extra paintbrushes. And what else? I have this desk lamp that I hate, but it sucks for my videos. It casts the ugliest light ever, but it's getting me by now, so can't complain, it works. And then over here, none of the stuff in it is art related. It's all clothes. But moving along here, I have a camera that's currently not working. I have an Xbox controller that's also not working. But up here I have my headphones, my wrist braces, because my wrists bother me. And then in here I have miscellaneous stuff. I have masking fluid, glitter, brush cleaner, like paintbrush cleaner. I have my watercolor crayons right there. Some sponges to paint in, and then I like these little things. I think these are Pringles lids. I don't know where I got these. But I like mixing my watercolors in these. So I have a bunch of those floating around. I have this palette. Let me see if I can pull this out more. I have my old watercolor set that my daughter uses now. Let me put those down. And then in here I have my pastel pencils. So these are all my Derwent pastel pencils in this. You guys want to see it? So these are my watercolor pencils. My bad. These are my watercolor pencils, not my soft pastel pencils. My watercolor pencils. So yeah, and they got a brown liner and a black liner. And a charcoal stick. So these are what I use for watercolors on the go. It's my little travel bundle. And then I have my new watercolor set here. And then I have my NUpastels, which I did a review on. And if you want to see that, I'll leave that link down below too. I love these. These are awesome. Everything is awesome. And then I have my soft pastel pencils. And this tin is empty. I'm just keeping the tin, and that's empty. And yeah, so that's everything I have in here. I use this for circles. It was an old play mat that my daughter had, but I kept it because I use it a lot for circles. And yeah, and that's all that I have right there. And then as for artwork around my window, so I get pretty good light during the day, but my camera sucks, so it always looks like it's foggy or just like a cloudy video. But I do get good light during that window, which I really like. I just need a better video equipment. As for the artwork around the window, it was an old Thomas Kincaid Disney calendar. And I took it apart, and so there's Peter Pan, Snow White, The Lion King, big one of Sleeping Beauty, big one of The Little Mermaid, Cinderella, Pinocchio, and Beauty and the Beast. And that giant painting that I got for free off of Craigslist, which I love so much because it's ginormous and awesome. And then under here I have more storage. I have my sewing machine, my camera bag with broken cameras. This is where I keep this little green box is where I keep all my greeting cards. So all the cards I get for holidays and stuff I put in there, and like a lot of the drawings my kids make me, I slip in there too. Just a trash can. And then down here I have, let me see if I can get closer. Okay, down here I have a lot of my acrylic paint in that drawer, like the Chief Craft acrylic. Sounded like I said craft paint. So I have that down there with a lot of Rit dye. And then up here I have some student acrylic paint. And then I have my basic acrylic paint tubes. So that's full. And then I have an empty drawer with a bag of dice. Yeah, bump kiss, baby. So it's just dice. And then in here I have some stuff I've started collecting for a giveaway. I got some watercolored pencils and other stuff that I'm going to use for a giveaway soon on my channel. And then everything else in the back here, all of this is stuff that's I'm gonna start using for an Etsy store. So down at the bottom, it's all sleeves, mats. Here's some prints that I've already made. Mailing labels, mailing envelopes, bubble wrap, all that kind of stuff. And then in this box up here, it's all my polymer clay stuff. Okay, I pulled some of the stuff out so you could see it. So in this black box right here, I'm just keeping some various things like stickers, and then all my polymer clay items, my little mold stuff to make molds, some Sculpey gloss, stuff like that when I use polymer clay. What else do I have in here? Yeah, it's just all clay. Just all clay. So that's that. And then in here is some of the prints that I've started to make for my Etsy store that I'm going to open. If I can get that to open. Hold on. Watcha. Okay. So these are like the little mini prints that I wanted to make. You guys can see that without the glare. I've made some prints that I want to start offering to you guys. Many of you have asked if I'm going to start selling my artwork, and the answer is yes. I just need to open up my Etsy store. So my watercolors of my tree that I painted, and this pretty cool pastel watercolor that I love that I painted and drawn. My little Anna that I did. So yeah, I'm getting started on that, and I will be putting everything in these little matte frames with a backing and a sleeve. So yeah, what do you guys think of that? Do you like this size? I thought this size was nice, because you could put it on like your desk, like, let me see. Like it's just like little artwork you could put on your desk. See? Bam! I thought it was a nice size. So yeah, as far as my desk goes, now that I made it all dirty, let me back up one more time and show you. That is my desk area. Hopefully you guys like this video and you guys get some kind of inspiration or just kind of how to utilize a space. Pretty much it's just utilize the wall. Yeah, So if you can hang shelves like this to store bigger items to get them off the floor, that's awesome. And find like little shelves like this to put a lot of your supplies on. It keeps your desk, well, it was clean a second ago, but it keeps your desktop clean so that you have more room to work. And yeah, so hopefully you guys like this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up for the happy thumb dance. That's a weird dance. Okay, inappropriate. Anyways, so yeah, this is my 100th video, so give me a thumbs up if you liked it. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't. I'm very excited for the videos that are to come. So yeah. Peace, guys. Almost forgot. My little keyboard thing where you're supposed to put a keyboard. I have it with some miscellaneous pens and erasers in this little dish. I have my pencil case I take with me when I travel. And then my little galaxy I made with a friend. Like last week or the week before that, we were making galaxies. And then I have my current sketchbooks that I'm using. And then I'm trying to fill up, so yeah. And then I have my tone sketchbook that I'm working on. And I'm working on a velociraptor, what? And I have my glasses and my light box. So that's what I keep here. And then these cute little bags that somebody made hand jewelry, and this is where they put it. And so I like those, so I keep those there. But yeah, that's it. Bye, guys.